Hey guys, I'm Ariana. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And you can go ahead and hit the post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a super easy at-home DIY blowout with short hair. So my hair is about this length. It's pretty short. I wouldn't say it's medium, but it's kind of long, but this is what we're going to be working with. So some of you guys requested to see a tutorial on the blowout that I did in my dyeing my hair gray video at the end, and the end result hairstyle. So that's what this is. So I do want to say a couple things before we start actually styling our hair. So I like to do this right after I wash my hair. So my hair is freshly washed right now. It is completely air dried and it is 100% dry. I didn't do anything to it except just comb it out with a wide tooth comb, so that's why it looks a little bit straight, but it is definitely not styled at all, but it is 100% dry. So I like to do this on freshly washed hair because I feel like it will hold and it will last that much longer until it gets greasy and dirty again, and then I have to wash it. So like throughout this whole cycle of clean hair, I will have a nice blowout. I also put in some leave-in conditioner or some kind of serum while my hair is a little bit wet, partially dry, just so it takes care of the frizz and the flyaways and all of the frizziness as well. So you can definitely do that too. You can also do this on not freshly washed hair, but I like to do it because I will be using like the blow dryer and stuff like that, and it will just make your hair stay like this for a little bit longer if your hair is wet. You can also use this if your hair is about like 80% dry and 20% wet, but I like to make sure that it's completely dry before I use the heat styling tool because it just is so much easier to work with. So I do recommend putting in some type of serum, frizz control, that kind of thing, leave-in conditioner before you do this, because then the curls will come out looking really nice, really shiny, and it won't be frizzy at all either. So we're gonna jump right in. What I use to achieve this, which makes my life so much easier, I use this. So much hair on it. Me and my mom use this together, so I'm sorry about the hair. This is from Hot Tools. I'm not sure where we got this from. My aunt actually gave it to me for my birthday. I want to say that she got it from like a TV commercial or something, or like some one of those stores that sell like these kind of things like TJ Maxx or something like that. But what it is a roller brush, and the core of the roller brush, like this aluminum inside part, heats up, so it acts as a heating styling tool when you are wrapping your hair and combing your hair through. So it does style it while you're brushing it, which is really cool. It does plug in, it has a really long cord, and it is like a swivel end, so you can like twist it and turn it and it won't wrap around yourself or like annoy you or bother you or obstruct you when you're doing your hair. It's not like a blow drying styler brush, so like air does not flow through it and it doesn't do any of that. It's just heated, so in case you were wondering. But I know a lot of people might not have that, so I'm also going to show you guys how to do this kind of hairstyle with a blow dryer as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So I think I want to do a side part for this, so I'm just gonna split my hair down the middle in the back, and I have actually combed out my hair already. Hairspray is optional. I do recommend using heat protectant. I don't have any right now, so I will be skipping that step. I don't like to use hairspray because I feel like it just makes my hair really crunchy and tangled, so I don't use hairspray ever. The only thing that I have on my hair is the leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to start with my detangled dry hair, and I'm just going to go ahead and section off one piece from the left side in the back. So I have no idea like how large this piece is. I don't know how many inches. I'm not good at that. So just take a small enough section. This is really at the back and the bottom of my head, and it's like completely a different color than the rest of my hair. And I'm going to take this brush, and what I like to do is just wrap the hair around the brush, and then I just like to comb it through just to get some heat going on the section. Then I'm going to wrap it in the opposite direction and then comb it through just so the flyaways die, I guess. So after I brush it through on both sides, I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to wrap the hair around it. I'm going to comb it. I'm going to pull it through all the way to the end, and then I'm just going to roll it up just like a regular curling iron, and then we're just going to leave it there for a couple seconds. So if you do have a blow dryer, I like to do this with a blow dryer the same exact way. Basically, I like to blow dry both sides of the hair while I brush through it with the roller brush, and then I just wrap the hair in it, and at this point I'm just blow drying the whole entire strand, and then I'm just gonna let it go and try and twirl it in the direction that it's coming in so it will hold the curl. So this is what the curl looks like. It is kind of bendy at the end. It's not completely curly, which is not really what we're going for, but it is pretty wavy at the end, and it does flip out a little bit. And it also is pretty short, so it's not really going to be that curly, but we're going to leave that to dry, and then we're going to move on to the next section. So I'm going to show you guys and demonstrate how I would do this with a blow dryer. So I'm going to take another section. When I'm feeling lazy, my sections tend to be bigger, but I just go from the back of my head toward the front with my sections. But if you do want to add volume, you can section off your hair into 3 sections from the bottom going up. So I'm going to demonstrate how I would do this with a hair dryer. So I would take the brush and just try and smooth out one side, just like I did with the last one. And with the hair dryer, I would just literally just do the exact same thing and just blow out this side. Then we're going to move on to the next side. I like to do this because it really does tame the flyaways for each section. So we're going to do the next side, and then we're just going to pretend we're blow drying it and just literally smooth the next side. And then lastly, we're going to take the section, wrap it into the brush, pull it out so that the end of the section is onto the brush in the bristles, and then we're just going to roll it up into the hair. And then at this point with the blow dryer, I would just be blowing it all over just so that the heat gets to the strand, the section, and it curls. So with the brush right now, that is the core of it is heated, so I don't have to use a blow dryer, and we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna sit here and we're just gonna hang. How's quarantine going, you guys? I just finished the last season of Selling Sunset, and I absolutely love that show so much. It's so good. Like, it really makes my life together so I can live in one of those houses. $1 million houses. It's wild. And then we're just gonna release it, and while we're releasing it, I'm just going to twirl the section into the direction that the curl is going, and then we're just gonna let it fall. And that is a beautiful curl. If it's not as satisfying to you, it's just because my hair is pretty short, so like if it was longer you would see more curls, but the ends are basically what's getting curled, so I apologize for my not satisfying curling. So now I'm going to go ahead and take another section, the next section, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. The only thing that I'm going to be doing differently is curling it in the opposite direction. So now I'm just combing both sides of it, like I said, and now I'm going to make it curl toward my face so that I add some volume. And this is like a little bit tricky because your hair is like freshly washed and it just doesn't want to listen, so we're just gonna pull through and then we're gonna curl up. And now we wait. So basically I do the same exact thing with the blow dryer, except the heat is coming from the blow dryer and not the actual brush. So that's the only difference. But if you do need more direction, please let me know in the comments. But hopefully I explained it pretty well. It's getting hot in here. I can't even open my windows because my neighbors are making so much noise, living their best lives in quarantine. Everyone's home, everyone's doing random things all the time. And the weather is getting nice and it is driving me crazy. My Snapchat stories keep reminding me that a year ago right now I was out and about wearing dresses and cute outfits, and it's like almost summertime, and right now I have absolutely nowhere to go. What am I gonna wear a dress for? What is the reason? So that one was a cute one. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So basically the ends are what gets curled, and then the top just adds volume just because it is really clean and it is getting some heat to it as well. You know when your face itches but you're wearing a full face of makeup? I just like have to... Alright, now we're going to the next section. I'm really sweating right now. Okay, this piece I just don't care because we're not even going anywhere anyway. You can come at it in any direction that makes you comfortable. So I guess towards the front of my face, I like to start doing it from overhead. So I'm just gonna wrap it, pull it out. And then just bring it all in. I saw a video a long time ago about how Brad Mondo was trying to follow a braiding tutorial, and he said his arms were getting tired from being in this position on his head for a very long time doing the braid, and he was saying how girls must have really strong arms. I'm actually sweating right now, and like the heat from this is just in the air on my head. Boom. Alright, this is the next curl. So I'm gonna be combing these out later on. That's literally all that I do, and this brush just makes it so easy. But I like to let my hair air dry completely because it just makes me feel a little bit less guilty about all the heat damage. So we're gonna pull through and then we're going to curl. And then we're just going to take this last section all together because I'm getting lazy. And we're going to wrap, pull. Oh yeah, I think that's too much hair. It's okay. It's all good over here. So I went to Walmart the other day and I bought a book. I bought a new book. So I got this book. It's called, I have no idea what it's called. It's the prequel to the Hunger Games books. And I think it's about President Snow's teenage life. So me and my boyfriend actually binged the Hunger Games the other day, and he has never seen it. So I was like, what are you doing with your life? So we watched all 4 movies, and I just wanted more, and then we just happened to go to Walmart and we found the book. I'm gonna tell you guys what it's called. And I was so happy, and I thought like it's been out forever, and I thought I was like so late, and apparently it's only at Walmart. So I bought it, and I was looking it up, and it actually came out this month. It came out on May 19, 2020. So if you guys are into the Hunger Games and you're into dystopian societies, then you should go check out this book. It is called The Ballad, Songbirds and Snakes, or The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. This is the cover of the book. I took out the paper skin of it and the book is over there, but this is the cover of it. It was $20, but I was like, I have nothing to do, and I really like to read, but I haven't found anything that I really wanted to get into. And I, for some reason, I'm obsessed with dystopian societies. Like, I love books and movies about like corrupt government and different kinds of lifestyles and survival. So I'm so glad it wasn't even a second thought for me to buy this book. I'm really liking this section right here. Also, if you do feel like it's not curly enough for you, you can go back and recurl and re-blow out smaller sections, like just the pieces that you feel are not curly enough, and then it will definitely add more volume. But I think I'm liking how this is coming out. It's giving my hair like a lot of volume and a lot of like texture, but it's not like completely curly or completely straight either. This is me being really lazy right now because I have absolutely nowhere to go, but I'm actually really liking how it's coming out. Ooh, that was a nice curl. Look at that. Wow. Like, it's looking like really messy and effortless, and like I'm really actually putting no effort into this. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish this whole side of my head, and I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished this whole side and it is pretty hot. I'm gonna go ahead and run my fingers through it. I feel like the most frizzy part is like actually on my head, like my roots. So I'm just gonna smooth it down a little bit. And this is what it is looking like. Like I said, it's not completely curly, and some parts, I think this part bent over. But that's what I was saying. If you guys don't want any dents or anything like this, just make sure that your hair is completely detangled and there aren't any like clumps or areas that your hair can fold over when it's curling in the hairbrush. But this is the final result. I am just gonna like zhuzh it a little bit. But yeah, I think it looks really cute. It's like texturized, volumized, effortless, wavy, but it's still done and styled. So this is the end result, and I really like how it came out. You guys can definitely do like a middle part or a side part also. So I did want to mention again that you guys can alternate the directions that you are curling the hair, like towards your face or away from your face when you are coming from back to front. So it does add that much more volume in your hair, but this style is super easy to do on a rolling brush and a blow dryer. And you can also do this with long hair, any length of hair. This looks really cute. I wish I was going somewhere. So guys, that was it for today's video. It was really super quick, simple. If you guys have any questions and if I didn't explain anything properly, please let me know in the comments. If you have anything that was unclear, please let me know. But this is the end result. I really do like how it came out, and this was super easy, like literally absolutely no effort. I will try to find the link or somewhere that sells this tool online, and I will leave it in the description box below so you guys can go check it out if you would like to use this. I feel like it would be very helpful in anyone's hair routine. You can do a lot with this. You can literally brush and straighten your hair at the same time while adding volume and create like a little flip at the end. Or you can just do a blowout like this, which is super easy. I feel like it's definitely easier than using a blow dryer and a rolling brush, but if you don't have this, you can do that too. But this is what I did to my hair in my dyeing my hair gray video. If you guys didn't see that, make sure you go ahead and check it out. I'll leave it right up here for you guys. I have a whole bunch of hair videos for you guys if you want to binge. That is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other video suggestions that you would like to see from me, all you gotta do is ask. Let me know. This was a video suggested by a couple of you guys, and ask and you shall receive, okay? If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!